3670 Keystone, Montana here. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Used but fairly well kept. I will say though, the exterior stickers have certainly seen better days. These decals have been pretty well sun-baked, and to the point that you may just consider getting a power washer and blowing a bunch of them off. Now keep in mind, we are taking the time to tell you and show you in detail things like that so that you have a good, fair idea of the type of trailer you're looking at, to make sure that it matches up the money you're looking to invest. We have priced this accordingly. We understand that when you see decals that have unfortunately been exposed to weathering like this, that they're not in brand new shape, and we price things accordingly to make sure it's all reflected accurately. Did notice little rub on the skirting here. This is actually the second time that we have seen this fifth wheel. We sold it to the previous owners as a used piece, and they took it out for a few years, kept it pretty well. Just unfortunately the stickers didn't hold up to the sun, like I mentioned. I won't keep beating that horse to death, but again, we like to be honest and forthcoming about our offerings. And they just swapped it out actually for a beautiful big open range fifth wheel, a 3X model. So they went totally top shelf when they swapped this out. So they had a pretty good eye for a good product, and this is a great product in and of itself. Some excellent qualities I've seen here that I really enjoy. Front and rear caps are nice, but detail stuff like the way the roof line wraps over the sidewall right there, that puts the seam between the sidewall and the roof at a point that it's a lot harder for the wind and the rain to wear it out, and it's just way better in terms of longevity that way. It does have a fully enclosed underbelly, and it looks like someone put a welded on reinforced rear hitch back here. I'm gonna guess maybe for like towing a little enclosed trailer or flat bottom boat, something like that. But this is pretty hefty and has been well reinforced, so provided you're not going over length, this is actually already set for towing recreational doubles, so to speak. Two big slides in the living room, so this thing has just a massive living space. And I did notice too a very shockingly clean basement. I mean, it is if I just took this photo right here, this would look like the basement of a brand new fifth wheel. This is exceptionally clean and well kept. You see that there's like nothing down here you need to be afraid of, nothing that's like dirty, moldy, wet, where someone put something down here and didn't take care of it. This that is definitely not the case on this one. The interior, like I said, being a double living room super slide. This side over here is kitchen plus entertainment in a slide, while this is sofa and dinette over here. Open this thing up to just have a massive living room. Let me back up actually to give you the full effect and the full view here. There you go. So I mean, with no island in the middle, you could have a half-court basketball game in here basically, and you'd be doing just fine. Now I specifically I haven't touched a single thing other than the door handle. I walked in, I left everything exactly as the previous owners had left it when they traded it in, so that you got to see how they took care of it. They had the chairs all tied down, so the chairs are not going to bounce around. They had the window sheets either all the way up or down the way they're supposed to be for transit. These are dual section day and night shades, by the way. Full height of bed sofa here, and Montana's often come with this nice hardwood table that can go right between the chairs back here. And you see that they came up with an awesome solution for transporting that, so that A, it wasn't left in the middle of the floor where it can bounce and fall all over the place, and B, it wasn't left at a point where it would get crushed when the slide outs come in. So it might look goofy sitting here, but that's a genius way of transporting this. They have the rear recliners here all nice and strapped down. They even have pillows shoved between both the chairs and the walls to keep everything from bouncing around and getting scarred up. So, again, the outside has seen some sun exposure, but the inside has absolutely been extremely well maintained. There's nothing wrong with the shell. It's a couple decals, but it's cosmetic, and some people are going to try to, rip our heads off for things like that. So, again, we took it on trade appropriately given the exterior condition, and we're selling it appropriately given that condition. You'll see like the TV's all strapped down. I'm sorry, I lied. I did touch something. I touched this hook because I was curious to see what was back here. And it's actually a really cool little like a office desk space or laptop station. Kind of neat how they set that up. Now what I noticed is when your chairs are spun around facing the proper direction, that's just the perfect spot to set a drink right there. That's well done. Your TV, I notice, has these two little latches, so the TV slides out and then actually angles back, so that you know, if you're not sitting here on the sofa, if you're sitting on the chairs over there, everybody gets a good shot at the TV. All of your cabinetry here is most certainly a cut above. You know, there's a lot of good storage space, and all this storage here is in the slide out. And all this cabinetry, Montana's used pocket screwed cabinetry, so this piece of wood is screwed into that one. It's not glued, it's not stapled, it's going to hold its shape and structure. Because again, you know, these things bounce down the road and things want to wiggle loose unless they're built properly. Oh, bottom left of the frame right now, electric fireplace. That's going to work toward you know, heating the RV without burning up all your propane. And there's actually a great deal of kitchen storage here. It's just very well disguised, because you don't realize how deep these cabinets are since they're in the slide out. You don't think about it, but they are as deep as these countertops are. Speaking of which, these Montanas, this was built when Montana was using a one-piece molded countertop. Each countertop was made to fit this floor plan. So there are no seams in this sink. There's nowhere that water can penetrate like a bad seal and sneak in and water damage your cabinets or your floor without you being aware of it. It can't happen. This is you're going to need a two-stepper to get to those top cabinets, but you're not going to put things like your forks and knives up there that you need to use every single day anyway. You're going to put the odds and ends up there. And frankly, pretty much any fifth wheel is going to require one or two-stepper anyway. Looking at the other super slide here for just a minute, we touched on that sofa, the freestanding table with some big windows going on. Pretty much any window near a seating space will open for ventilation, by the way, as will the ones here in the kitchen slides. This window I love. This window right here, you know, windows in kitchens of RVs are just too uncommon. And that extra light, the extra open feeling you get from it, it's a very worthwhile item that they have right there. Stepping upstairs here, a full front master suite with a split bath, which Keystone really forged its empire on. However, this is something you don't normally run into. This has a double pocket door setup, if I can get my fingers on it. I have a bad habit of chewing my fingernails, and it makes it tricky for me to grab stuff like that. So we have a full double pocket door here. So you still have a fully private front bedroom, not with a curtain, but an actual wall, a door. The bathroom area here does have a larger vent fan so that you can get some excellent airflow going. And I do want to point out before I go too far along, you have either a magnificently large cabinet and closet here, or a washer dryer prep space, or you could put in a stackable unit, or a combo unit rather, and you know, you could have still a closet above. You can do whatever you want with this. And notice these are like residential style doors. They are hollow core, but they do have the nice raised panel look and everything to them. Common split bath closet style toilet, but there is legroom in there for tall folks like me. And while I'm standing here, I'm going to open up this door behind me to give me some room to back up. We're going to go ahead and just finish off the bathroom here real quick. Nice big standing shower, you know, not a tub or anything annoying like that. I left the light fixture that they had here, the lamp, just showing you how they stored everything. They kept anything that, you know, could jounce around or bounce around, you know, stored away in one fashion or another, so that everything was in good shape and looked exactly how they wanted it when they left. You know, full front wardrobe, wall-to-wall storage with a huge closet space going on right here, and more dresser space below on the across from the foot of the bed. Very common front master suite, but one thing I spotted that's way ahead of its time, that's really just starting to catch on now, is the way that they're utilizing that nose cap, and not everybody has done that. You know, that's good, smart use of the space there. All in all, pretty fair condition. If you don't mind a little exterior decals peeling off a little bit, the shell, the structure, and the interior of this are in top shape. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.